Hey guys, Prime Collections here. And as you saw in a previous video in which I discussed some potential Dragon Ball Super leaks that were coming out or rumors that could be coming out, I stated that there was another potential list of NYCC stuff, courtesy of Mario Brothers 612. Well, today I'm going to go through all 52 of these items with you guys as quickly as possible, try to break down each one, what I think of them, and whether or not I will be getting them if they are NYCC exclusives and how likely they are. So let's get right into it and let's not hesitate any longer as we look at this list of NYCC potential reveals and leaks. As I said, guys, we're really not going to hesitate on this list. There is a lot to get here. There is 52 total items. The first one is we have two sets of ad icons. The first one is Kaboom Clown. This is from a cereal back, I want to say, in the early 1980s, where it had a clown on the front here. And in general, I think this one is possible if they haven't put it out yet for an ad icon. I can see them doing this, and this one could very well be coming your way. The other one is a Polaroid camera. This is the old style Polaroid that had the flash to it, the very first model of like a portable camera. This would definitely be an iconic one that they could bring out, and it's definitely a possibility. So these are the two ad icons that were mentioned in this list. As well as we got the first look at a Ben 10 potential pop. People have been wanting Ben 10 for a while, so actually seeing them actually announce something like this would be really cool. And the one that they're looking at potentially coming out with is Swampfire, probably the first form of him. And if this actually does end up being something they drop, I could see more of these coming out because it is a very popular franchise that people have been requesting for a long time to get into Funko Pop form. The next thing I saw on the list was Steve with his notebook from Blue's Clues. This is a very interesting one. They've already done a couple different versions of Blue, so to actually see this would be cool for people who collect Blue's Clues. So look for this one to potentially be coming out. As I said, these are rumors slash leaks, so they could or could not be NYCC exclusives, so take this list with a grain of salt. Next up, we have Borat from Borat, the main character of the movie. Probably wouldn't get this. As far as these first five here, I probably wouldn't get any of these just because they don't really fit anything in my collection. Next up, they had Merida with the torn dress. This is the scene in the movie where you have the gentleman, they are fighting for the hand of Merida via an archery contest. She comes in, tears her dress for a better shot, and ends up winning her own hand. And so I think this is a cool scene. They're definitely been doing a lot of Disney princess stuff, so I could definitely see them doing this. Next up, we had an album cover that was Britney Spears with the Drive Me Crazy album cover. They've done a couple other things by her, so this one's definitely possible. We also had classic Aquaman. This is just the Aquaman in the classic style for DC collectors. This one's probably pretty cool. This next one I think is probably going to be the comic cover that I have shown here for Emperor Joker. I could definitely see them doing this one as they've been doing more comic book covers, so look for that one. We also have Star Sapphire. This one I also think is high likelihood because they just released Starfire recently through SDCC, so this one's probably pretty likely. As well as the Superman Red, I think that one's also pretty likely as well because they've been doing a lot of really cool DC stuff lately. So I think all these are definitely possible in terms of DC, Britney Spears, and Merida. We got to look at this one pretty recently through leaks, and that is Clarabelle Cow. And as you can see through here, you can see the NYCC sticker. So that one probably is pretty likely. This one is the most likely on this list because we have a box, we have a sticker, and we have a pop in view. And I think this one is definitely coming out. We also got Professor Owl from Disney Sing-Along Songs. I'm very excited for this because it's something I grew up doing. You know, I grew up with these VHS tapes, you know, these sing-along songs. This one I will probably be adding to my daughter's Disney collection because I think it's awesome. We also have two pops that I've talked about previously in multiple videos. That is Goku Ultra Kamehameha and Cell Second Form. Both of these I think are coming out, and both of these I will be getting because, as you can see, I'm a massive Dragon Ball collector. We also have the main character Guy from Free Guy. That would be cool, but not really something I would add to my collection, and something they've never done, so that'd be interesting. We also have Sergeant Slaughter from G.I. Joe. It'll be another in a massive G.I. Joe line, something they haven't done before, and it kind of fits two genres. We've got a wrestler genre, and we've got a cartoon, like 80s retro cartoon genre, so that's really cool that it would fit both of those. We also have two things from Harry Potter, two classic moments. We have Harry with sword and fang. This is when he's in the Chamber of Secrets fighting the basilisk, and he's either going to be stabbing it or pulling the sword from the sorting hat. So I could see that one definitely be a possibility because they just announced a bunch of Chamber of Secret stuff. As well as the other one is Neville with pixies. This is when he is in Gilderoy Lockhart's class and he releases all the pixies and they hang Neville up on the coat. So I could definitely see this one being a possibility as well. I could see both of these being honestly announced just because of the fact we've had a lot of Harry Potter stuff lately, and it would make sense that this would be one of those things that they do announce. And as I said, guys, this is a really big list, so I'm going to try to go through this as fast as I can while still being able to be audibly heard. So next thing we have is Aloy from Horizon Forbidden West. It's the main character of that game. We also have a pop from I Am Groot. Because they just released the first half of the series, probably be a moment from that show. We also have Gojo Unmasked from Jujutsu Kaisen, as well as Itadori. Those would be cool to see. They've already done a couple Itadoris, so whatever that version would probably be a different mold from the initial two. We also have Kayla from Jurassic World. I've never seen this movie, so I don't really know too much about the character, but that's a potential thing that could be coming out. This Looney Tunes Yosemite Night that I've talked about beforehand, I think is definitely a possibility. I've seen this on multiple lists beforehand, so look for this one to come out as a pop ride. That'll be really cool. The McDonald's Nuggets with Pale. What I think this is going to be is back in the day they used to have specialty themed McNuggets that were like either Halloween costumes or some kind of like, I think, Thanksgiving version or some sort of special holiday theme, and with them came pails. So I think that's what they're going to be doing here, representative of pop form. And if they do, it's going to be a complete homage to that from when I was a kid. And I think that that's really cool. We also have two things from One Piece that I've talked about before in Emerald City Comic-Con leak video. And that was the Luffy with Going Merry ride and the Trafalgar and Ship ride. And if that is the case, if either one of these come out, they're going to sell out immediately. We've seen these leaked multiple times. So hopefully this is the time where we actually see them released in pop form, so look for those to potentially come out. We also have Mona Lisa from Parks and Rec, who's one of the main characters on that show. We've got Skull Rock with Smee as a pop town, which that could be cool if it's done right. We've got Kit Bull with Cat, which is a Pixar short, which I've never seen, but it looks cute. Then we've got a 3-pack for Pokemon collectors of Flareon, Leafeon, and Vaporeon. So that's extremely cool if you're an Eevee fan, because I think they've done some other ones in Diamond form. We've also got Roger Rabbit, Roger with Kisses. That is probably going to have like a little lips all over his body, so that's kind of cool. For this one, for the Run DMC cover, I think it's probably going to be either Tougher Than Leather or King of Rock, probably for the cover. Then we've got Secret Invasion. Because this hasn't dropped for Marvel yet, I don't know what they're going to do for this. Then we've got two things from Simpsons. We've got Jimbo Jones and Kearney Zewix. I don't even know how to say that name, but those are two of the bullies that would make up the ensemble piece, because I think they had a third one announced previously. We also had something that I didn't even notice from Spider-Man No Way Home, and that is Lady Liberty with S.H.I.E.L.D. Basically, when they're rebuilding the Statue of Liberty, you have a shield on front of it, so that'd be cool to see. We then have Star Wars Anakin with dual sabers. I don't know if this is when he's going to be fighting Obi-Wan, or if this is when he's going to be fighting Count Dooku in the second episode. We then have an Andor to be decided pop. Probably something we'll know a little bit more about when the show actually drops. Then we have the final two of the TMNT crossover with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that's Michelangelo and Raphael. We then have Ted Lasso, Coach Beard with Goldie. I have no idea who either one of these things are, so I don't really know what to say about them. We also have Uhtred from the Glass Kingdom, something else I don't know anything about. We have The Office, Halloween Kelly, in I think this outfit that's on the screen now. We then have the 5-headed dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh!, which I think is extremely cool. I think will be another great piece to add to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster pops that they've been putting out. And then we have a total of, I want to say we have 6 sodas here. We have an Eric Draven soda. He's the lead main character of The Crow. I would definitely get that. We have a John Stewart soda, who is one of the two main Green Lanterns that are referenced in a lot of DC lore. We have a Grape Ape soda, which I think would be a 3-liter if this actually gets announced. We have a Jean Grey soda, or the Phoenix from Marvel. We have Shuri from Black Panther from Marvel. And we also have Jessica Rabbit from Roger Rabbit as a soda form. Out of all of these, I would probably get the Grape Ape and the Eric Draven. With this entire list, guys, and I tried to get through all of it as quickly as I can, so if I'm a little bit out of breath, I apologize. But there is 52 possible things. I think a lot of these are very, very plausible. I know 2 for a fact I think are coming. That's the Cell second form and the Clarabelle Cow. The Clarabelle Cow for sure, because we saw the box, we saw the label, and we saw the actual pop. The Cell second form, because we saw the pop. I think both of those are coming. If a lot of these are confirmed, this is an extremely cool list of stuff, and I'm very excited for it. But yeah, guys, that was our entire list of NYCC stuff. Sorry I didn't stick around too much on a lot of it, because there was a lot to get through there. As I said, 52 total things to really talk about, and I'm glad I was able to actually discuss that with you guys. But yeah, out of all of these, which ones are you excited for if they come to pass? And if they did, which ones would you pick up? Let me know in the comments down below. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, please like the video and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. If not, I completely get it. And have a great Monday, guys.